Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica here with
the Flowing Dutchman.
And today we are going to open a bunch of boxes from ADEX Mace and Club for the seminar that we are doing this weekend, where he will be teaching Mace and Club, and I will be teaching staff. I'm gonna open with this, which is a classic EC. What is this, an EC number 4, number 5? I don't remember. And
I've got a classic
utility knife.
Stanley, that's called what we call it in the Netherlands.
Stanley knife.
Stanley knife.
Yeah,
perfect. That's what we call this. All right,
let's get it in here. We got so many of these things to open.
We're so excited about this, Mark. When we decided to start doing this, I didn't know we were gonna unbox, basically.
Well, they all just showed up, so we're gonna get a ton of them out here and see everything. We've got, I think, 6 boxes of handles. The other thing that we have here is our third-party manufacturer spacers from Magnetic Prints. Oh, buddy.
Ooh.
So, the weights, and look at this. How many of these things we have? We have a ton. We're gonna need a bigger table.
Yeah, I tried these yesterday and they're freaking awesome. Because they actually help the weight being more downwards, so the weight is further away from your hand, so you got more momentum. It's pretty neat.
Changing the length of the lever is pretty much everything. Oh my God. All right, we have a lot of spacers here. I like these green ones. These are really fun. Those are 5 pounds, which is about 2 kilograms, a little over 2 kilograms. So 2.2 pounds per kilogram, so 4.4 pounds would be 2 kilograms.
Yep.
So think of them as just shy of 2.5. Yeah.
Very precise. And how much are the handles?
The handles are, what are the Wildman handles? I think they're 6.
6-ish?
6 pounds? No, they're 4.5 pounds. 4.5 pounds. The spindle is 1.5 pounds, so they should be about 6 pounds. The good part about ADEX is these little 1.25 pound weights. So clubs used to come in just 5 pound jumps. But for the most part, 5 pound jumps are too much. 2.5 pounds is a much better jump for people who are recovering or who are coming back from being deconditioned, which is about 70% of the population. And then we got even smaller jumps so that we can deal with any aspect, any segment of society, whether they are previously injured, no matter what they have, we have weights to solve the problems. Another box of Magnetic Prints spacers. Oh my God, there's so many of these. That's good. Now we have enough that we can train massive groups of people. This one's got a lot more colors in it. This is fun. I like the light gray. Purple is fun. We haven't had purple before, or these green ones before.
I like the red one, but you only have got one.
And spacers in the same sizes as the weights. So there's a 1.25 pound spacer so that you can micro adjust your length.
It works, Mark.
There you go, perfect.
Yeah, I like the spacers.
Yeah, innovation is the key. Make a club that replaces 20 other clubs. I think what they're like 18 weights or something once you get all down to the 1.25 pound weights. And when you add add-on kits, you can get 1.25 pounds all the way up to 50 pounds, which makes it basically impossible to not succeed in training. That's the whole point. Making it as precise as something like barbell training. These are all more weights. This is another 5 boxes of weights. Well, we're good for training large groups now. All right, I gotta go to Home Depot and find some kind of very hardcore box to put all these weights in.
This is almost the heaviest configuration that you can make, eh?
Yeah, I think you can get 1.5 more on there, I think. So you have 1 small plate on there. You have 2 small plates on there.
Yeah, a bigger one didn't fit.
Yeah. So there are add-on kits that go on these that you probably saw at ADEX, which are overweight sleeves.
This is Mark's favorite, mine too. This is our favorite toys.
Right?
Unboxing this is like,
look at this.
Like a child.
How many, we got a lot here. 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 plus the clubs that already exist here. I have no clue how many already exist here, but it's probably at least 5. That means we can put at least 20 people into every class that we have from now on with custom gear. Nobody can't have a weight that's appropriate to them. Perfect. That stuff does not go bad. That'll be here long after civilization is gone.
The spaces make them, you know, the reason why I like the arc is because the weight is far away, but the spaces kind of make it into an arc.
Yeah, they kind of make it into an arc. I like the arc because you can separate your hands and you can start turning it into like sword stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Which I think is fun.
Yeah.
If you've ever done like a horse cutter in Kung Fu, they call it horse cutter, where it's a big log handle on an equal length blade, so that it allows them to get way more leverage. So you can train all of your shield casts over, but with that wide hand position, it changes how everything moves. Shoulders, hips, ribs, core, everything moves different.
We're going to do a similar movement in the seminar as well.
Awesome. All right, I don't have a box hardcore enough to hold this much weight, so I'm going to have to go buy some kind of hardcore toolbox. I think there's some Huskies out there that'll probably do the trick. So thank you to ADEX Mason Club for sending us all these beautiful Wildman handle ADEX adjustable clubs for coaching. They will now live here in the Wildman Athletica space in Los Angeles so that we can run training events. Up until now, we have not been running a lot of club training events because we have not had the equipment.
Now we've got enough.
Now we've got enough.
This weekend is going to be very, very fun because I love these clubs.
You can adjust them in any length. Anybody can have any weight they want. They can adjust them, customize their balance. So it's impossible for people not to have the equipment for them to learn now. There will be about 2,000 more of these handles coming off the line within the next month. Wow. So ADEX should have a bunch of them for sale coming up real soon.